Hey guys, what's up? Okay, so I decided to make a video because it was just some thoughts in my mind, and so let's start off with how I'm feeling from a 1 to 10. Right now, I say 7.5. I'm not sure how I felt last time, but I'm still dealing with gas. As far as my incisions, they really weren't hurting from day one. So it's just gas. Like, I got some more gas strips because I bought the chewables and the cherry was a little bit too sweet to me. So I said, let me try the strips and see how it goes. Didn't think I need to use all of them, but yeah, I did. My surgeon's assistant said to get milk of magnesia. It'll help the gas as well as like going to the bathroom, but I'm not having much issues going to the bathroom. Or am I? I'm not sure. I think right now I've just been so kind of uncomfortable from the gas. I can't say this though, I have made progress yesterday. I tried a position where I lied on the floor and I had my legs up, and my son's crib was like, so imagine like my legs are in the air and this is my body on the floor, and the the crib is supporting my legs, and then I'll bring my legs to my chest. I mean, I've tried that before, but when you have something kind of like keeping your legs up, like a crib or something, it helps. So I was getting some gas out, but I still have some, but I just felt good. You don't know how good it is to pass gas when you've been gassy since 5 days previously, you know? So I can't say this though, that everything that I like all my goals and stuff, like weight loss goals, they're put on the back burner right now because, like I think I said in the last video, that just getting comfortable is my most important priority right now. I did hop on the scale and it said that I was 5 pounds down. It said that I was, I think, because when I do the math, so this of course is the unofficial weigh-in. My scale, last time I checked, is 3.6 pounds over when compared to the scale at my doctor's office. And I go and see her, the assistant, on Tuesday. I have so much going on. Monday I have an appointment for my son, Monday and Wednesday, but they're coming to my house, so. And I'm mad because my aunt forgot the stroller. I have a lightweight stroller. She left it at my grandmother's. I have a heavier stroller, but I don't like carrying that because it's heavier and so cumbersome. So I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do because I need that stroller. I'm gonna call her to see what she's doing. But anyway, I think it said I was after I did the math, it was like 270. Was it 275? 275. When I got on the scale, it said 278.6 minus 3.6 is 275. So I had some stuff the other day that, you know, isn't part of the diet, but I don't regret it. I did enjoy it. And I don't know, I come on here, this is like my journey that I'm sharing with you guys. So it's not really, it's for me, but at the same time it's for people to learn or pick up anything. So it's not like my journey is not anyone's guide to anything. What might work for me or what I might do, you might not want to do, might not work for you, vice versa. So it's really, I make videos, because I do want to be helpful. I do, so if you learn from whether mistakes I make, because I will make more mistakes, I'm not perfect. So, but I'm not looking for, I'm the kind of person that if you say, oh, don't do that, you shouldn't have done that. I'm one of the kinds where I think a lot about things. I don't just do. I think about the repercussions. Sometimes I just want to do something without really, sometimes. But for the most part, I think about a lot of the things that I do. I think about the outcome. And I'm stubborn. I'm an Aries. It's kind of like I'm strong-willed. So sometimes I might not think about certain things too hard. But for the most part, the most important things I really think about before diving in. But, so, like I said, I had some stuff that wasn't originally part of the pre-op diet, but I enjoyed it, and it didn't affect my sleep. I've always been the kind where my stomach was strong. Like, I rarely had tummy aches or anything like that, and if I did, it's probably twice in my entire life. So, but I'm going back to being a good girl, and I have one more soup packet. I made some soup yesterday. I put it in my mixer, but I don't know if maybe the water was too hot, but that packet did not mix well, so it was really gritty. I'm shaking it, and it didn't do anything. So pretty much I couldn't do anything with it, so I just left it there. I threw it out this morning. And so for this morning, I had some Gatorade because I was thirsty, and I had protein, as much protein in my shake. I usually make 8 to 10 ounces, and I just sip on that. And I think I have maybe 4 ounces, 2 to 4 ounces left that I didn't get to. By the time I'm really ready for the rest, it's, done hot, so I'd have to put some ice in it or whatever. So I'm hungry, so I think I made some fish soup yesterday, so I think I'll finish that. I have probably like, I want to say 4 ounces. But yeah, so I'm feeling a lot better. The gas hasn't returned, because I noticed in the mornings for me before my surgery, like, you have to pass gas in the morning. Like, I noticed that practically not just me, so I think it's just a natural human thing. When you're sleeping through the night, you didn't eat, your body's collecting gas, so you have to pass gas. So I feel a lot better. I still have the gas pains, but it's like, ugh. But right now, as you can see, I'm lying on my stomach. Yesterday, I think one of my incisions got wet because I take baths, and so I just removed the bandage that they had, and I put my own. I have waterproof band-aids and stuff, so just covered it. It wasn't a big thing. Yeah, so I don't know. So my doctor has it where, I think I told you guys, it's 10 to 14, 10 to 14, 10 to 14. And originally, if you go by the paper, before I really spoke to him and asked, I thought I would have had to been on clears for 7 to 10 days, and then I would have had to been on fulls for like a week, and then I would have had to be on mushies, and then full food. Then you go to his website, it says clears first for 7 days, then it says mushy. No, I don't know if it's in mushy, but it's a 2 to 6. Yeah, I think it's a 2 to 6 weeks is mushy, and you're like 2 to 6 weeks. That's 4 weeks of like, So, but then the paper that you get is it was like a whole bunch of stuff, and I think I mentioned this in another video. It was like a lot. So when I spoke to him, he was just like, you only need clear for that 1 day, and that's the reason why I got the nectar, because it was supposed to be like a clear, But honestly, I didn't really like the Nectar and what I'm going to do is I am going to buy double stuffed. It's just so pricey. I'm going to get some unflavored protein, and I'm going to get a cappuccino or coffee like protein, just as a staple. And I put on VST. I asked some people, because I noticed people, the stages are different. I've seen people like the next day able to eat soft foods like an egg, like they in the hospital they had an egg. Then, you know, I've seen people 1 week liquids, 1 week soft foods, and then a week after purees. I was like, that's kind of backwards, but whatever. I've seen it vary. I've seen with some doctors it's like, no, for 3 weeks liquids. You know, it's so varied. It's such a variable, you know, where it's like you don't, one doctor has their own thing. So who's to say who's wrong or who's right? And then I've seen people, they ate food and nothing happened. So technically my day that I'm supposed to be able to have purees, and purees is mashed potatoes, banana. But that's confusing because I had mashed potato as mushy. It's just like this purees and this mushies. I'm like, are they the same? Like, I could have sworn puree something you put in the blender. And it could be anything you put in the blender and you make it. It's still supposed to be kind of like a soup, but on the paper it's saying mashed potatoes is a puree. Mashed bananas is a puree. So I'm like, you know what? Y'all said I can eat as soon as have some mashed potatoes by Thursday, and I'm going to do that. So, and that's what's going to be done. Because, like, I have, like, different things saying different things. But I'm not really worried. Because, like I said, I did have something already that wasn't part of my diet. And it went down fine. So, I'm just going to stay on the path and still, you know, proteins first. I'm not going to have any, like, chicken or anything. Although I'm dying for it. But I'll be able to have, like, I didn't mean, like, I'm not going to have, like, I'm talking about like a chicken wing, but as soon as the 9th is here, I'm going to make my chicken puree, and that's it. Just throw some chicken in the blender with some water, some vegetables, like kale or spinach, and just have that, you know? So, that's basically it. So, it's just like, I'm going to end up making a part 2. I didn't really think this video would be that long. Oh, I hate making long videos, so I'll make this a part 2. To be continued.